video 2 on generational curses and breaking generational curses. And I wanted to also piggyback on my last video regarding generational curses. You know, I am so ready to get in my own place, and seeing as they're blocking me on every single angle when it comes to my social media platforms and censorship, and even when it comes to working on my device, my Wi-Fi going in, I mean, anything and everything, right? And I'm well aware, you know, what follows me, right? And the tie-ins that could possibly be there going into this company, you know what I mean? I'm not oblivious to the obvious. And so, again, I'm excited for it. I have an open mind for it. You know, the only way for forward movement is to take chances, right? And put yourself out there. And that's where I'm at. You know, I have gone in, done the work, done my healing, you know, my dark nights of the soul, dark shadows, my ego death. And, you know, I'm a different person. I'm still the same Amanda, but I'm different. I am very much different. I love myself. I love myself first and foremost. And I don't question myself. I don't question my abilities. I don't question my authorities. I don't question my intelligence. I don't question my inner knowing. Right? And I don't think I'm above anybody. I don't indeed. I don't think I'm above anybody, and I don't think I'm below anybody. And see, that's the difference. A lot of people do. A lot of people either think they're beneath people, or other people think that they're above people. They don't carry the duality in that. And that's where they go wrong. That's where they bring in all these hardships inside the pressures that they create on themselves just because of thinking that way. There's those that think they're less than based off the conditionings of the world, and they haven't healed yet. And that's where I'm here to help them, right? And then there's those that think they're above people. And because they think they're above people, they make crappy decisions. And so when you make crappy decisions, you've got crappy things that follow you. I mean, that's just literally the mathing. That's the simplistic way that I can say it. And that's just the truth. Everybody knows it. Everybody freaking knows it. Right? It's just the truth. It's the truthing. All right, as one would say. And so, seeing as I know that, and I carry that duality in me, it's very easy for me to walk in the way that I do, you know? And, so that be that. All right. Breaking the curse of manipulation, witchcraft, and Jezebel spirits, what it means to break this curse. That's a big one to break. Once you're able to kind of conquer this, you're able to kind of walk into the world that's created around Jezebel spirits. I mean, we got Jezebel spirits that fly in every high position you can think of. Every elite position, corporate America, I mean, everywhere. They're everywhere. This curse of spiritual manipulation passed down through religious hypocrisy in secret societies. And that's what it stems from. It stems from religious hypocrisy in secret societies. That's where all this stems from. Because they know how to control the conditionings of the world based off their mind. It's all mind control. It's all illusions. And they know that. They do not want people to wake up to their gifts and abilities. They do not want people to see what they carry within themselves. They want to continue control, and they do that through religion, and they do that through secret XYZs. And that's just the truth. And there's a Bible verse for that. Here's this one for you guys, okay? This one's for all of y'all in the back. Oh my gosh, there was this guy that gave me a card today. The Jehovah's Witness. I'm pretty sure it's probably a Jehovah's Witness. And again, to each to their own. I could feel the vibe from him immediately. I read his energy immediately. I could tell within his eyes. I could completely see his soul in his energy, right? And sure enough, he gave me one of those cards where it's like, peace be with you, and it gave all these verses and on the back and stuff like that. I've just never been one to shove spirituality or religion down anybody. I love people and who they are. If people want to talk to me about spirituality, they want to talk to me about religion, I'm all for it. But I will never go up to people and shove it down their throats. I will never go door to door. I will never hand out cards. And you shouldn't do that either. You shouldn't do that either, quite frankly. Again, my personal opinions, my beliefs. You don't have to agree with me. But you shouldn't. God does not call us to do that. I'm sorry, he doesn't. God calls us to carry an unconditionally loving heart, an unconditionally non-judgmental heart, to be an opening ear and lending hand to those ready to receive, not go and push it down their throats. I'm telling you, in a nutshell. Now, I know you can pick apart the Old Testament, the New Testament, and you can say all these things, but in a nutshell, I'm telling you. And again, there's different things within that that's not true. Revelations 20:20, you tolerate that woman, Jezebel, who calls herself a prophet. By her teaching, she misleads my servants. That part. There's one for you. All the Jezebels out there. And I did a video in my old page talking about Jezebel spirits that run on manipulation, coercion, and blackmailing. Right? You're literally misleading the people, saying you're false prophets. And God says that in Revelations 2:20 for reference. The curse of financial bondage and misuse of resources. Testimony, you've been denied, defrauded, and economically targeted through benefit suppressions, retaliation, and systematic exclusion. That part. You likely have heavy second and eighth house placements, money, value, inherited, shared resources. You're breaking free of the scarcity mindset and reclaiming your divine inheritance. And see, that's the thing. I've had so many tactics from people stealing from me, stealing my energy, stealing money from me, stealing my ideas and all this stuff, right? And now I just, given the magnitude of it, and it's God divinely orchestrated that, Source and Most High, because he wanted me to see what I carried within myself, my spiritually inherited abundance within myself. The wealth I carry in my spirit is satisfying for me. And see, had I not walked through all of that, I would have never learned that. Never. The belief that provision must come through oppression and manipulation. You're shifting your lineage into supernatural provision and divine economy. Exactly. Oppression and manipulation has no control over me. I'll tell you what has control over me. God, Source, the divine. That's it. Supernatural provision and divine economy. That's what I'm in. That's what I'm in, baby. Deuteronomy 8:18. But remember the Lord your God, for it is he who gives you the ability to produce wealth. That part. Everybody considers wealth money. Money is wealth. And to me, I'm sorry, but it's not. Wealth is spiritual. Wealth is the abundance that you carry within yourself, the light that you carry within yourself, the love that you carry within yourself. That is abundance. Why? Because most people that carry that type of light and love within themselves and spiritual abundance, or whatever abundance you want to classify it as, are happier. The curse of female disempowerment and misaligned relationships. You endured spiritual, sexually, and emotional trauma, many of which trace back to generational dysfunction, silence, and I don't know that word. Piracy? Hypocrisy? Perhaps it's hypocrisy. I don't think it is, but Scorpio, Venus placements. You carry deep feminine power that has been misunderstood, misused, and feared. I know that's right. You were born to reclaim sacred femininity, divine balance. The pattern of the broken female lineage where women had to dim, submit, and self-destruct. You raise as a healed monarchy. I think that's what that is. Big words here, guys. Sorry. You know, I was raised to be a people pleaser and a woman that had to dim her light. My grandmother did it. My mom did it. And that's where I get it from my lineage. People pleasing, dimming my light, shushing. Proverbs 31:25. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at days to come. I can laugh at days to come. You were born into fire. You weren't born into the fire. You were forged by it. Every wound you endured is now a weapon. Every curse was broken is now a blessing passed down.